Welcome to Dice Legenz. The Hunted of Kalnour, swaying side to side aboard their ship, the ship they're sailing on, the Mystic. Heading to a frozen island to the east. On board, we see Frank. Frank is wearing brand new white dragon scale armor. You want to describe it for us?
Yeah. Frank just harkens back to his favorite moment with Ashcore, where Ashcore once turned around to him and he said, "What say you, slave?" And now Frank comes back to the very moment that he's in now, and he's standing on a ship, and he's covered in Ashcore's scales and a lovely suit of scale armor, pearlescent white, gleaming in the sun. But Frank's trying to not let on how pleased he is. He's just standing stoically at the handrail and thinking about how good he looks in this dragon scales and about all the other things he can make with future dragons. Oh, and then, that's all.
That's all. Can everyone please make a perception roll? Well, I'll describe the scene while you guys make your rolls. The wind is frigid and strong, coming from the northwest, taking you at a great pace towards the frozen island in front of you. Perception rolls.
8.
12.
12.
Crit 20.
It's all about Frank. This opening scene's all about Frank.
Yeah. Frank is baller right now. He's ballin'.
Frank.
Yeah.
Sitting there looking, there's driving sleet. It's not very pleasant.
But it doesn't matter because my new scale armor gives me resistance to cold damage. That's why I can see so good right now.
Winston, I'd like to know what you're doing on board the ship. What are you doing?
What is Winston doing? Winston is, he's just like, he's got a little new brooch from the blacksmith. And he's just sort of admiring it, just looking in the mirror, sort of seeing where it goes. And yeah.
So you're down below?
Down below.
Truby.
Yo.
Frank.
Yeah.
Sees among the sleet, the driving sleet, some of it kind of swirls. All by itself.
Carrie,
Carrie.
I can see something. Hold on, don't distract me.
Swirls in, it's kind of about 5 foot tall, like 165 centimeters, something like that. She swirls.
That looks like 165 centimeters worth of amassing sleep.
And it's vaguely humanoid shaped. It swirls to, and it kind of forms aboard the ship. And then with its arms kind of out, it moves to the stairs to go down below deck. Winston, you get that sensation that you get when you know there's a connection between before and now. And you know that it's close.
Okay. Gosh, she loves just showing up, eh? Just showing up, just like no text. Okay.
No, you up.
Winston's gonna secure his brooch in the appropriate place, and he's gonna sort of try and shut the door. Oh. And
angry.
Sort of just waiting.
Okay. And the door, from around the cracks in the wood and the door below it and above it, near the hinges, small bits of sleep creep in and form into this feminine form. Frank, you thinking what you doing about it?
I saw it happen, and then I see it go down the stairs. I don't know if this is friend or foe, if this is an assassin, a spectral, ne'er do well. So I have to see what's up. So I will just stand at the top of the stairs and see where it goes first.
It heads down the stairs
Yeah.
along the small, narrow pathway
Sure.
that leads to in the direction of the bunks.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I need to tail it and just see if it's gonna cause trouble.
Well, then stealth away.
Okay. Oh, I did roll this twice. So it's either that or that. 22.
So you can see that it goes up to the bunk room, the cabin
Sure.
that you and Winston.
Okay.
We're bunkies?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Winston.
That's my room.
She appears in front of you. The sleet coalesces into this outline
Mm-hmm.
of the person.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, Winston, it has been a few weeks. I have not heard from you.
Winston sort of bows his head and he says, there has been trouble afoot, my lady. We encountered some difficulties on our travels, and I've not had time to find out anything more.
Your assessment of the greatest threats?
In my assessment, the greatest threat is an individual named Kesh. He seems to have influence over the dragons of this realm. And I believe he means to use them to take the realm by force.
These dragons.
Mm.
Tell me of them.
Well, the party I've found myself in have managed to down 2 or 3, I believe. There is still a red dragon named, what's their name? Let me see if I didn't write it down. A red dragon. There is a black dragon of whom we assisted recently, and I believe there are several more.
Okay. I expect much more regular updates. I have just bestowed upon you great power.
Of course, my lady.
Frank will open the door. Hey. Hello. Hey, you talking to someone? Sorry, I can bump back out again.
Are they here?
The moment Frank bursts in, Frank, I mean, you stealth so well.
Yeah.
Neither of these guys knew you there.
Okay.
And so you see this feminine outline
Yeah.
made of sleet, kind of
Yeah.
frozen,
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
to Winston. And as you pop in, she spins around
Yeah.
and looks at you.
Okay.
She then disappears, and all the sleet falls to the ground in a little puddle of ice and snow and slush.
Hey! Frank!
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I just heard voices and I was just trying to make sure you weren't in trouble or that anything weird was happening. I can close the door again. I will,
No.
Oh,
Frank,
Yeah, Winston?
you have caught me.
Yeah, I think I have. She doesn't have a very good hearing, it turns out, neither do you.
Neither do I. You are a very sneaky little goblin.
Look, I just wasn't sure if you were in trouble or not.
Of course. Frank, I believe I must have some words with you.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Are you gonna
I'm
say?
gonna sit on a bunk. Lisa, Frank. Frank, I'm not sure if you know my source of magic. You have seen me do a great many feats.
Yeah.
that are not particularly normal.
Okay, yep.
If we can keep this between ourselves, this would be great. But I understand if you need to converse with your friends, the princesses.
Hold on, no. I don't know that I need to do that. Look, I heard you. Whoever she is, it seems like we're not at odds. I don't know that we're working towards the same thing, but I don't think we're against each other.
I do not believe so.
Right now, that's good enough for me. You're not gonna turn against us or anything, are you? I mean, I just need to know that at some point there's not gonna be a junction where you gotta choose somebody else over us, okay? I don't know how you can tell me that, actually. Yeah, I really didn't think this conversation through. Okay. I'm just gonna have to trust you. Oh boy. Gosh. Is it hot in here?
It is warm.
Oh boy.
So
I won't tell anyone.
I really like this brooch.
Yeah, good. That's for you, buddy. You're my friend.
We are friends.
Yeah, exactly.
The view of the camera momentarily just focuses on the puddle of slush, which, as you're talking, moves. It forms like lines, waving kind of lines, and it starts to move, and it goes underneath the crack in the door. Cerci, Nagiisa, where are you two?
I am.
It's thrown me in.
I am in one of the. In our own bunk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm also in the bunk room. I would probably say I'm resting and just getting up.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, I'm feeling fine.
I put my hand on her forehead. You know, that nasty virus, it really got you for a few days.
Yeah, it made me very tired, and I just kept coughing all the
Yeah.
time. Glad none of you came into the room with me.
That's okay. I mean, we're glad that you weren't out there because you could have been affected much worse. We had
Oh,
all the mutations and stuff, as we told you. You know.
wow.
Yeah, the green eyes, it was scary. The extra arms, the stink from Winston. Yeah.
Stink from
Yeah.
the stink?
Yes, it was so powerful that it would knock someone out.
Yuck.
Yeah, it did physical damage.
Damn. About that Winston man.
Yes.
How do you feel about him?
Oh, he has done very many good things for us. I know you don't trust him as much, but he is a very kind gentleman.
Yeah. I mean, I want to trust him. Definitely. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know. I just need to know the hand that I'm holding is not going to let go.
I pulled my hand out. Well, I've got your back.
Princesses?
Princesses / queens.
Flash queens. We should actually correct people with that more often. It feels a bit derogatory just to put us back down to princesses when our actual title is queens.
Yeah, and I fixed my headdress a little bit. It's still not sitting right with me. I really did not want to be a queen so quickly. I know it's been some time since then, but...
And you're doing so well.
Do you mean that?
Yes.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm just feeling a little bit emotional, but so I'm just gonna listen to what Frank did, and I pick up my new my new staff that is made out of Ashcore's femur, and Frank has requested a smiley face on it. So Frank told me that he purposely did not get the the crescent moon because he thinks I need the reminder of what it's like to be happy all the time. So every time I feel a bit sad, I'm going to look at this. And I hold up this quarterstaff with a face. It's smiling down at me.
While you're looking at that, Cerci, some movement on the ground catches your eye.
Oh.
And there is a small snake-like, or a few snake-like things of ice and slush that have crept underneath the door and that are moving. There's like 4 of them, maybe 5 of them, vine-like, kind of creeping around. They pause for a moment and then they shoot towards you.
Fun!
At great speed. And before you know it, they're climbing up your leg. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's pretty good already. 18. Oh, wait, it's right here. 18.
Yeah.
18.
Really getting you in.
It rounds onto you. You can have the choice.
Okay.
You start the blood of the blink dog that is in your system, of the displacer beast that's in your system, starts to activate.
Great.
You have succeeded your saving throw, so you can decide whether or not you stay on this plane or travel to another plane.
Oh my.
I don't even think it's a choice. I think she does it instinctually. Cerci's in a different plane now.
In the Golden Land. All of a sudden,
Oh wow.
in the Golden Land, the glowing motes, like dust on speed or something, like, you know, big glowing
Speed.
What?
Finally an analogy. I understand.
Sorry, what?
big glowing motes in the air. Everything's hyper-saturated in this land. And standing in front of you is a woman. A woman who's clothed in vines and leaves.
Hello.
And there are some vine tendrils going from her fingers around your legs. And she says, "You will leave him alone."
Who?
You know who I'm talking about.
Winston?
Not my man.
You will leave him alone
What is he, yours or something?
because I have power to give you.
Me.
Yes, you.
What kind?
I have powers in this realm that you may be able to use in your world.
Does that mean that I have to be at your beck and call all the time?
I give power and I accept payment.
I appreciate the offer, but I am through with other people giving me my powers.
Then my first warning stands. Leave him.
All right. Won't be hard. I don't really like him in the first place, so.
And she says to you, "You are an arrogant one, aren't you?"
I'm learning to love it.
Yes. The powers that he controls on my behalf are so much greater than your paltry ones.
But they're mine.
Slay.
Farewell. The vines disappear, and then all of a sudden in the cabin, there's like a changing of, I don't know, like she wasn't there for a few moments, Nagiisa, and then all of a sudden it's like she was never gone at all.
You catch Nagiisa like looking under the bed. She lies on the bed. I call
Hello?
back up. Where Where did you go?
Oh.
I was this close to getting Frank and Winston. You're making me panic like
Well,
that.
it's good
Is this
that-
your magic?
No, yeah, well, it's fine. I'm okay. I just went to the Golden Lands. Remember
The
when
golden
we went?
bl-
Yes.
How did you?
Do
You
you
didn't
remember
even say the words, the funny words. What is this? Melon something?
Yes.
It's not sunset outside.
Yeah, do you remember that blink dog that got me?
Sorry, displacer beast. I said the wrong
Oh,
thing
sorry.
before.
Do you remember that displacer beast that got me?
Yeah,
that little dog.
The one that yaps and blinks a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, something happened. Something happened. And now I can do that. That's not the point. The point is that Winston's master is a jealous woman. And I find that hilarious.
Is this the person that you caught Winston with?
Yes.
You met her again?
Yes. And she told me not to talk to him anymore. I'll do that. But also, she offered me powers as well. I think the
That's
same.
generous.
Yes, but the same one that I think the same that Winston has.
Why would you want those ones? I mean, it's just that he has his.
Sick.
He's listening in.
And I mean, no offense to Winston, but you have your powers have character.
Just need my house. Quickly getting there.
The character assassination.
Did you take it? I mean, no. I mean, if you did, then wow,
no.
that's so cool.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I decided that though my powers came from somebody else, I'm making it my own. So, I'm not going to accept any powers from anybody else.
Well, what does this mean? Why does she want me to stop talking to him as well?
Well, if she wanted you to stop talking to him, I think she would also have brought you with me.
Look around to see if I'm going to be transported anytime soon.
No, I think it's just me.
Oh, you must have really angered her.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dice Legenz. First opening scene, throwing James under the bus.
Welcome to We Hate Winston. Official Dice Legenz stream.
Oh, geez.
Love it, love it, love it. Hey guys, thanks for joining our channel. Today's episode is called Left to Die.
Woo!
Left to die.
Right to live.
Which way would you go?
Hey, before we get into the rest of our episode, we just want to say thanks to all of the people and partners that we have that make our show possible. You'll see we got these beautiful companies below us that sponsor us. So we want to tell you about them because they have products and services that we think that you'll love too.
BD&D! Let's talk about BD&D, a nerdy store here in Aotearoa, up in Wellington. They have a bunch of the nerdy goods that you could ever want, could ever desire. They have board games, they have miniatures, and they have miniature paints. They have D&D books and other TTRPGs. They also have, what else do they got? They got plushies as well.
No.
And you can...
I was doing this for Magic of the Gathering.
Oh, and they also have Magic the Gathering cards. And speaking of this, we offer a 10% discount. If you take our code Dice Legenz with an NZ at the end and put it into that little promo code box, so you get 10% off to whatever you purchase in that store. So get amongst it.
Get amongst
Please.
And
Love you, BDD. Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's okay.
sorry.
But I'm just gonna let them know to pretty please.
Yes.
Pretty please go visit D20 Collective because they're also a lovely provider of beautiful, immaculate designed dice. You know, right now it's August, so they've got their limited quantity dice, which is Pokemon themed. So you've got Vaporeon's Tail, which I'm still watching it. I every night I'm looking at the browser. I'm like,
trigger.
ooh. I'm like, my hand is like, you know what? I just might. But you definitely should. And if you want a discount, then you can put in Kiwi Legends and get yourself that 10% discount. And don't forget, if you subscribe every month, you get a brand new dice set, which is
pretty snazzy, I must admit. So, pretty please go check them out as well, yeah? Okay.
Another one of our awesome sponsors is World Anvil, your ultimate online tool for world building and storing your world setting. Be you a DM, a GM, or an author, yeah? You don't have to only use the D&D systems. They accommodate all manner of game systems. They've got a very impressive drop-down menu of all the different game systems you can base your world setting on. And they've got also all kinds of awesome features. They've got article linking tools, interactive maps, rollable tables. You can see Vahid use it every Sunday if you're in the US, every Monday if you're in NZ. I can tell you that it's an awesome system because I also use it. It's
pretty cool.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
I've actually got a few world settings on there.
Hell yeah.
Do we still have a handy code?
Yeah.
Awesome. If you want 51% off an annual subscription, you just need to use our code Dice Legenz, and you get a whopping 51% off. That is amazing. And the amount of value you get out of the subscription is crazy. So at least go have a look at World Anvil.
That's what we do. All of our lore stuff for our entire world. We use World Anvil.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about
Patrons, our gracious patrons, of whom we would not be able to do what we do without the assistance of. Head on down to patreon.com. Check us out. You're free to sign up. There are 3 simple tiers, and each tier gets you closer to the creative heart of Dice Legenz, of our show. So, check it out.
very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, patrons. And if you're new to our show, please hit us with a sub or follow. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, we really appreciate it. And that's all. I think we're going to get back into it, shall we?
Love it.
Yeah,
Can't wait to drag
I also want to
Winston
say
more.
how much I hate Winston. You're such an idiot, Winston.
Nobody likes
Terry, you're my only friend.
Terry.
Okay, should we go for it?
It's a
Right,
shriek of
no,
approval.
Absolutely.
No, Hati liked it.
You start. No, I've got her head.
She doesn't like anybody no more.
No.
Nah.
All right, Tahirua Toru, we're in.
All right. I think the end of my conversation is, okay, everything's okay. Like whatever happens, just make sure the princesses are protected. Okay, this is all for them. All right. I don't mind what happens to me. Just make sure that the princesses are safe and protected. As soon as anything happens untoward to them, that's when we have to kick off. But I trust you, man.
I also want to just let you know that where I am from, there are rules, and one rule is everyone gets 3.
Get 3.
The princess has had 2.
Oh wow.
And we must stick to our rules.
Okay.
I will do my best.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. You. Yeah. I don't get it, but I don't think I'm ever gonna.
Maybe in time.
Okay. Okay. Frank will kind of leave the room, and then he'll be like, "Oh wait, that is my room."
I'm just sitting by myself in the bed, like.
Frank would just kind of like, just go up to the deck and just kind of, and just kind of stand and look over the sea again. And he's like, well, I guess I'm doing this for the rest of the night.
Oh my god.
Cool. Love it. The boat, piloted by Lysander, heads to this frozen island. I don't know, Jason, if you can pull up a map. We particularly want to see the northeastern corner as you head through a place called Floating Bay. Floating Bay is here. Yeah. You left quite a number of days ago. You left the cold lands on the continent
Shiver.
Shiva.
of the city of Shiver, the village of Shiver, and have been moving down, heading through the floating bay, so called because floating ice. It requires slow, careful piloting by Lysander. As you head through towards a small, tiny fishing village called Coldpire.
Ooh, cool.
And
I like that.
according to the map that you have, from Coldpire there is a river that heads up to Frozen Falls, which is the place that you've been heading now for the last few weeks, ever since you left the Black Dragon's lair. Docking at Coldpire, there's nothing happening in this place. Most people, the fishing vessels are all out because they're doing what they do, get the fish. So it's a really sleepy, slow little fishing village. This boat is, huge on the wharf. What are your plans?
All right. Is it going to be like what we did in Wetash, where we find a guide again? Or are we against that idea because the last guide betrayed us?
Maybe we don't cast your woo-woo on this one, if we do get one.
Okay, but he was just starting to act a little bit hostile, and I just wanted to keep the peace between us for even just a little bit longer. I thought he would understand it. It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
As reasonable as it is, let's just not do it again.
Thank you, princess.
Yeah.
What is this riddle say?
We're looking
Entities?
for the
One,
Valley of the 1 month falls? The something
yeah,
of the
1 month
falls.
falls. 1 month falls is all I can remember. But we think it's that glacier. No, is it a glacier?
Well, it's probably a waterfall, I guess. Yeah. So what we could do is we could start off and ask some locals about, hey, any sick tourist spots with, and then hopefully a waterfall will come up in that conversation.
Do you think they will recognize us here? They recognized us in that last place, in Shiver.
It's a bit far off for people to be, in the know. Do you think?
Pretty podunk. I
Oh.
don't know that though.
I want to look around and see if there's any signs of Kalnour armies or even like people that look like they could be part of that clan.
Cool, great. And let's just hear if anyone else is doing anything that requires a roll.
No.
I'm I will go find out. Hey! Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna go look for an inn, tavern, or some sort of.
Cool, love it.
Frank not doing anything in particular. He'll just watch Winston walk off.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, you go do that.
Winston's heading off. Nagiisa, what you doing? Just from the boat, right? Just from the boat.
Yes, from the like this how from like are we at a dock or?
Yeah, it's a small little dock, still covered with slush and sleet all over it. There's no other boats anywhere close to this size moored on it. As I mentioned before, most of the fishing vessels are out working.
I will follow Winston and look around.
So the two of you head off. It's just it's mud, slushy mud. As you move along,
I hike up my address.
go ahead and make your initial perception rolls.
What do you percent?
Oh no!
A natural 20.
Natural one.
And I have +9 on perception now.
Jeez.
So I'm an owl, baby.
Hey, so it's pretty easy that there are 2 inns in this place, but you don't see any military presence.
Do you see anything, Winston?
Oh, this mud is horrible. It's ruining my leather boots.
It's okay. I think we are safe. We haven't seen anyone, or this time no one is staring back weirdly at us.
Oh.
Yeah,
This is good.
it is good. Shall we go get the others?
Sure. I'm going to the inn.
Okay. I will see you in a
I
second.
will do some reconnaissance.
You up to getting off the ship this time?
Yeah. I would love to
Yeah.
jump into the action this time.
I'd like to say your cheeks look rosier, but you just kind of have that kind of cold pallor that you always do. So.
How good.
Good. It's good.
Yes.
It is good.
I need to let you know something. I had a little visit from Winston's master.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Remember how I was talking about that in the cave and
Right. Yeah. So what happened? What do you mean visit?
I'm not allowed to talk to him
You're not allowed to talk to him.
or interact with him, basically, is what she said.
Huh.
So if you notice anything, I guess the relationship I have with Winston is already rocky, but if you notice,
Oh,
I guess, any more coldness I have towards him, that's why.
okay.
But don't let him know.
Okay. Sure. I won't tell him.
Don't
Frank.
tell anybody. Don't tell him, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. My lips are sealed.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
What?
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 Do I have two heads? What am I? Is that illegal to just stand there? Jeez.
Nagiisa's at the bottom of the boat. Guys, it's time. There's no one here that looks dangerous this time. Come down.
Yes, it never does look like there's anyone dangerous. Yeah. Thankfully, you do the cold indifference thing really well. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Winston. Opening the door to an inn?
More kicking open the door.
Okay, the proprietor, old guy. Old guy. Looks up. He's rolling a barrel. At the moment, at the time, and he comes in and says, "It's a bit early, isn't it?"
Greetings and salutations to you, innkeeper. It is never too early for a little tipple.
He says, "Okie dokie."
Let me help you with this.
Oh, thank you. Just putting it up here on the stand. Wah! There's a stand for it to. Oh, and it's got a tap in it. So on the side of the bar bench, it's like an L shape. On the small part of the L, there's this big
keg.
big keg. Plug in it, tap in it.
Damn.
We don't get visitors like you ever.
Oh, I am not surprised. There is only one Winston garbage. When your name is, sir?
Silva.
Silva. Oh, what a rich sounding name. Mr. Silva, I have some colleagues on the ship. We have just landed. Perhaps we can have some refreshments. And also, we are looking for some information.
Okay.
We are in search of a waterfall.
A waterfall.
Yes.
Okay, yes. We have one waterfall.
Just one? Oh, that narrows it down immensely. And is it hard to get to the waterfall?
The road out of the city.
Yes.
We hope you stay for a little while.
Of course.
Spend some of your coin here.
Of course.
The road out of the city. You travel along. It follows the river. You have to watch out. There is a small ford that crosses the river, and that's the point that you leave the road. Otherwise, the road heads to the mountains.
I see. So you take after the ford.
You take the ford.
Take the ford.
Take the ford, not the road.
Don't take the road. Take the ford.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Why do you want to go to the waterfall?
I am a great admirer of water. And how it falls. And I have seen a great many waterfalls in here in this land, and I wish to see this one. I have heard stories about it from days of yore.
He passes you a drink, not even asking what you wanted. Just hands it to you. Meanwhile, the other three.
Walking back, walking to the inn. So I think Winston went to one of these two inns here.
Great.
Okay, you guys can enter
Yeah.
in the conversation. Winston is talking to this old guy. He's got hunched shoulders. Yeah. He's got a comb over happening on
Yeah.
Great.
and dirty shirt. And he's talking to Winston. He's got his elbows on the table.
Ah, yes, my colleagues. This
okay.
is a Mr. Silva.
Mr. Silver, hey. Wow,
Hello.
cool. Nice.
Drinks all around, is it then? Early drinkers, I understand.
Yes, we are.
Just water is fine for me, thank you.
Oh,
I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
Cluck, 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 toot, 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 toot.
Yeah.
Here you go wanting to go to the waterfall.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The waterfall.
there's only one.
I wouldn't get too close. It's a strange place.
Oh, what happens?
Why
Mr.
strange?
Silva?
Well, it's just that no one that I've ever known has ever touched the waterfall and returned.
No one's ever touched the waterfall.
As in physically make contact with it.
Yes.
But people who have seen it have come back.
The closer you get, the stranger the place is.
Huh. Okay.
When you say strange, do you mean strange like, oh, it's unusual because maybe the water is going up? Or is it strange as in like it's scary, there's creatures there?
Yes, I mean those things.
There's
Wow. Strange.
other life there that can harm people?
Strange.
Oh, the stories I've heard. People being, skinned alive,
Skinned alive?
Wow.
found on the ground.
Oh.
Heard of
Okay.
stories of frozen in the middle of summer. Also, spring in the middle of winter. It's a peculiar place with strange creatures. If you would believe the stories.
Do you believe the stories?
I don't know if all the stories are. A good story always involves a little bit of exaggeration. Wouldn't you say, my friend Winston?
I would, Mr. Silva. It gets the juices juicy.
So, having said that, I am not exaggerating when I say that there was that one man. There's one man who did come back.
Oh.
He said he didn't see anything, though.
Where is he?
Well, this was some years ago. Some years ago, a young man.
A young man that's been to the waterfall and really checked it out and come back, unlike all the others.
Yeah, there was one, yes.
Does he live here?
No. He wore the military garb of Kalnour.
Well, this was years ago.
Yes, some 5-7 years ago, something like this.
Okay.
But other than him, I know for certainty that no expedition that has tried to climb the waterfall or swim in its waters or anything like that, none of them have ever returned. And they are found skinned alive or frozen
Wow.
or destroyed into pieces.
Do you know what was the name of this young man?
He says, Mara! What is it, Silva? What's the name of that young guy? Kind of handsome looking fella. You thought he was kind of handsome. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, you old fool! You know that guy who went up to see the waterfall and came back? Cash.
Yep.
Cash was his name. His name was Cash. Same name as that emperor dude.
Coincidence, I would say.
That is
Wow.
that is a weird coincidence.
Yeah, real popular name. That one, Kish.
No, Nagiisa, it is not a coincidence. It was Kish.
Oh, it's the same cash.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The coincidence would be airy indeed.
Oh, Mr. Silver, I believe we may have some food before we take a look around this small, lovely, quaint village.
Mara! What is it? Oh, Coot! Well, these guys want some food. Okay, tell them I'll bring it out. She'll bring it out shortly.
I heard.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. Silver.
Right, we'll definitely need food. Jeez.
And shortly, she brings out some food. You guys got any other plans?
So, while we're eating food, Nagiisa picks at her dish and goes, "So, should we go straight away? What if Kesh found something there already before us? Is it worth going there?"
But how? We found the riddle about the 4 locations
Before him.
before him a matter of months ago. This was 6 years ago that he visited. Did he already know about this?
I don't know.
Did he already have a tip off? Was he doing something else here?
Or what if he's keeping something there? I don't know.
Yeah. What if he's keeping something? Well, the places where we found the crystal so far have also been places of other significance. The first one was Dragundai's lair, which happened to be in a city of giants. And the first one was in some sort of cavern with a snake-headed sorceress whose head you bit off. And so these places seem to have always had some other sort of significance, as well as being the location of a crystal. So I don't think all hope is lost, but it is strange.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Finish your food and then go to a waterfall. We got here pretty early in the day. We might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Is it nearby, or is it how far
You
away?
follow the river, cross the ford, and that's it,
Okay.
I believe.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Don't take the road. I will be with you, so this doesn't matter. But
Okay, great.
Okay. Don't take the road.
That's good. We're all agreed. That's great.
Get her.
So you set out
Yeah.
that very day.
Yeah. Do we get like? Do we still have like Tursid's packs that he gave?
Yeah,
us
you got your
already?
supplies. Okay.
True.
I don't care about the small stuff, right? You guys have got your
the
packs on. If you want to have rope or climbing things or anything like that,
Love
you've
it.
got it.
Cool.
Love
Okay?
Cool.
You got food and you set out.
Yes.
The landscape in this place is pretty bleak. You can see to the northeast there's a mountain range. You follow the road. It's a simple 2-rutted road that heads to the north and to the east towards the mountains. And sure enough, you come to a place where there's a ford, where the river has had a whole bunch of flat rocks placed in it, so the river stretches out wide, allowing you to walk across it. You're still going to get wet feet, cold wet feet. But it is the ford.
Yeah.
As you cross, I'd like everyone to make perception rolls.
Sure. 11.
14.
11.
7.
It's going to take a couple of days trekking to get there.
Okay.
In the first afternoon, Cerci, you are aware of a flying char, very similar to Terry. perching in a conifer. As you get close, it screeches and flaps its wings and flies off. It's a little bit different from Terry in that, you know how all char have like bioluminescent lines and dots? You've never seen one with golden dots.
Oh, gold.
Little lines, and it flies away. First night. Plans? Watches?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch.
Yep.
Order?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
And I will go. Well, my rest will be finished before
Yeah.
the third is even required. So I will.
You'll be awake for then anyway.
I'll be awake for it anyway.
First watch. Perception roll at advantage because you're looking, because you're on watch.
Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, okay. 9.
The evening passes without any incidents at all.
Right, none that I see.
It's cold,
Yeah,
miserable, and damp.
yeah. My white scale armor glows in the firelight, and it feels strangely comforting in this cold weather.
Second watch.
Ooh, 16.
16. During your watch, a small, fascinating that you succeeded twice, a small flying char soundlessly comes and alights again on the branch of a conifer. Along the top of its head, again, golden lines with these little swirls that come around its eye sockets. It looks at you and it dives down to the ground, out of sight behind a shrub.
Would love to go behind that shrub and look.
You go check.
I would love to check.
You go and follow. And you don't see a little flying char there.
What do I see?
You do see a small, almost dog-sized char with golden line and circles around its eyes, looking at you. It's about 20 feet away. It looks at you. Its eyes dart forward, and it runs off into the forest.
I'm not following that. Going back, and we're gonna keep watch.
Okay. Third watch.
Me.
And go, both of you at advantage.
We're the same thing, yeah.
Nice.
26.
Yeah, I got one too. 14.
I'm there playing with the new staff. I'm just like spinning it around.
Oh yeah, at the end of my rest trance, he has his hex blade out, and the eye on the hilt is closed, and his eyes are open but like white.
What the?
And this is his trance. And you see as his skin goes, and it turns like a light pink, and his hair turns a like lavender color, and then the coin in the hilt goes, turns, and there's a sun. So he's now manifesting summer.
Nagiisa, who witnessed that, sleepily, she goes, oh God. In her head, she thinks,
What's wrong?
I take it back. There is character there.
Oh, I see.
You,
Look at this.
what happened? Did you have an allergic reaction, or?
No, this is just what I do.
This is so fun and fascinating that
I know.
that your skin does that. And you're an elf, you say?
I am an elf.
Wow.
Listen, I don't want to remind you, but you literally turn into animals. That's a little bit weird.
You got me there.
High five.
Your watch passes without anything.
Oh, we don't see the charm.
We didn't see a cool.
We don't see it.
When the light of the day comes, you see the charm.
What is it doing?
It's circling. Just lazily, its wings riding on air currents, circling around.
How far away is it?
It's up like 200, 300 feet in the air.
You saw me look at my cards and you were like, no, but I made it out.
201 feet.
What are you wanting to do?
I wanted to speak to it.
Okay, you want to seize a chance when it's in close enough range and talk to it.
Yes.
Okay.
I go, but in that language, it's, psst, hey friend.
In a Char language. You guys are all kind of probably, if you were sleeping, you probably would have been woken by this. Terry hears this is the same kind of creature that Terry is, right?
I look at Terry. Oh, to you too. Psst. Hi, hello.
The creature, the Char, comes closer to you. It doesn't speak back to you.
I kind of imitate the way it's like going back and like turning its head.
It comes around you, circling down closer and closer around your camp, and it lands on a large stone near you, about 30 feet away. It looks at you.
Anything strange happening?
It doesn't talk to you again. Terry, Terry.
I look at Terry. What's this guy's deal?
You others have woken up.
Screaming at Terry.
I am communicating with him.
Oh.
Terry, what's up with this person? This bird, Char.
Terry speaks in Terry language. This is one of those times where I'm going to have to speak on
Sure,
behalf of Terry.
yes, of
because-
course, yes.
Whoa.
And Terry says, beautiful creature.
Very beautiful creature. Do you think dangerous? I look at it again.
Of course we're dangerous.
No, not. Oh. Yeah, okay. You're right. Then I give Terry a little pat.
And the golden marked Char, which you guys can all see now.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's, because his eyes are on one side of their head.
That's
Looks around at you, right?
Yeah.
All of you. Leaps up into the air, its wings flapping, and it heads off towards the north.
I think it was watching us.
I kept seeing some. I saw one last night, and then I saw another Char that also had the same gold
Okay.
markings on it.
Yeah, I've never seen gold markings on a Char before.
No.
Or,
Frank just absentmindedly kind of like holds Terry and he's just like, just remember you're my boy, all right? Okay, good boy. Wow, interesting. Well, we've heard there are strange things around the waterfall, hey? Is this it?
maybe. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. This cannot be that strange yet.
I've seen stranger.
I mean, yeah, as Winston pointed out, I turn into animals. Did you know that? And that's strange.
It is, yeah, you're the only person I've ever seen do that.
Oh,
It's also impressive.
The nothing else unusual happens at the beginning part of the morning. Plans?
Keep the
walking.
path.
Yeah.
You keep walking, and the path opens up, and a breathtaking vista is in front of you. The waterfall. There are two sharp hills, mountainous, sharp rocks on either side, and a slender, frozen waterfall of significant height, probably 100 meters. Large, completely frozen all the way down. You can't see where it terminates. It's too far away to see where it's landing. But the snow-covered pointed rocks in front of it perfectly frame this, and it glitters in the morning light. Blue, covered with snow. In front of you, there is a clearing. And in the midst of that clearing, trees, large bushes, rocks, and in the middle of it, on a broad stone, the golden char, who sits there as if awaiting you.
Oh.
Frank kind of like just look at Nagiisa for a second, but will go forward anyway. And he like kind of like offers a hand to see how friendly this thing is.
Okay, you walking up to the char.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep. I'll also walk up. Oh, behind Frank.
Okay, thank you.
I will keep my distance. If there's two people already walking towards it, I will keep my distance to not spook it.
Nagiisa knows animals. I'm going to follow whatever Nagiisa does.
Okay, great. You two, you approach this this creature and extend your hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead, make an animal handling roll.
Great. I will. 30.
30.
It's a crit. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you extend your hand and you brush it, and you are aware straight away this is not a normal animal at all.
Frank, as soon as he detects that something is a little bit different here, he doesn't let any part of himself change, you know? He controls any like fear or like sweat or like instinct that he has as to not spook this thing. And so he will gently say aloud, and what's to his team, he's like, oh, you're nothing like the rest of the char, are you? You're really special. Wow. And he will offer him like he does Terry, just get some jerky out, and he sees if he will respond to that. If he takes that, yeah.
The char changes in front of your eyes.
Okay.
It grows. It stretches, and it becomes a person.
Okay.
Interesting.
It becomes a woman, bald-headed elf,
Cool.
Okay.
but you can see through her.
Okay.
So if I just place here a picture of this woman. She has robes. She's transparent and translucent.
Yeah.
She looks at the two of you, Winston and Frank, who are at the front. Cerci and Nagiisa are far back. And she says, in Draconic,
Oh yeah.
she says,
I got two.
she says, why are you here? Why have you come?
Frank recognizes the language and can say back to her, we are here because war befalls the land, and we seek a key to peace. There's a crystal somewhere on this island.
You two have come seeking the crystal.
That's right.
Then I am bidden to say that there are challenges you must pass.
Challenges.
From far. Like what? I also know Draconic, so.
She says, only the most worthy will be able to even see it. Let us start the challenge now. She rests her spectral hand upon the stone in front of you. The trees, the 3 copses of trees around, have a strange change happens to them. A large, like almost arm-like vine, wrapping the vines together, come together. A whole bunch of the vines and twigs form into almost a head, like Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Audrey too.
Like Audrey too. Audrey come together on all of them.
Oh.
Hanging from each of these vine combined arms are tendrils, and the bottom fruit. Brown, hairy fruit.
Coconuts?
Kiwi fruit.
Kiwi fruit?
And she said,
Tropical head.
your first test is a test of strength.
Oh no.
And she takes off her hand. And you can see in the middle of the stone, it wasn't visible before, but there is like a dial of stone set into it. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense at all?
A dial of stone.
It's like a thing that you can turn.
Yep.
That is inset into the top of the stone.
Yep.
She says, this is your first test. Around you, the 3 copses of strange things come to life. They wheel back, their heads open, screams come out, and their arms reach back, and they start throwing things at you.
Oh.
I'm okay.
Nagiisa, who doesn't understand Draconic, is just going, what's happening?
There's a test. There's a test of strength. Just be on guard.
So let's make an initiative roll. Go ahead.
Push!
And it is
A 9.
Suck. 4.
Oh, yikes. 10.
13.
Okay, so it is slightly different than what we normally do. It's going to be Winston, then the other things, and then around the table as normal.
Okay.
Winston, what you doing?
Okay, as soon as he sees, he's gonna and automatically. Is the timer doing anything? Just real quick.
Does it look like it's doing anything?
I
Not
don't
at the
know.
moment.
No.
It has some symbols on it, but it just looks like some kind of dial thing.
Okay, he's gonna leap off this rock towards these tree areas at this
Yeah,
point, right?
this is one, this is another, and this is a third.
And he's gonna spin through the end.
Okay, go for it.
Gonna do that. Cool.
get him.
One attack action. 15 and 25 to hit.
Definitely, both hit.
Okay.
Nice.
2d6. 8 plus 8 is 16 for the first one. 5 plus 8 is 13 for the second.
Nice.
You slash off some of the vines perfectly. The three of them. This one here in front of you moves, climbs up this hill, and throws a line of these fruit in a line straight through Winston and Frank. Both of you make wisdom saving throws
Whoa,
as these
wisdom.
as overripe kiwi fruit going flying through the air.
Right.
Oh.
So they're like really squishy?
They're really squishy.
8.
You fail.
Wiz. 10.
You fail.
Oh, no.
Okay, you guys both take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
Ay, ay.
And you also take 10 acid damage as the kiwi fruit exploded to you, sending their acidic goo all over you.
That makes sense.
Oh, this stinks! Ouchie!
Oh, I hate this.
Oh!
This one here
Yikes.
sends out vine tendrils towards the 2 queens.
Play.
All right, here we go. Oh no, I just do attack rolls for you. 21 for Nagiisa.
Yep.
And a 27 for they grab you and they pull you in. You are grappled. You cannot move. You can still attack, but you cannot move as the vines have you have you grabbed. The other one tries the same thing on you. It shoots at you. 23 and a 23. You were also pulled towards it. And it's your turn, Frank.
Frank was going to look at the dial, but he's been yanked back into these trees. So he needs to get out of them. So as he's being kind of like pulled backwards, he'll need to pull out his sword.
Okay.
And then he will just kind of like try to slash at the tendrils that have grabbed him. Let go of me!
Okay, cool.
All right, here it comes, and it is a 23.
Yeah.
Awesome. 23, doing 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then a second strike is 18,
Beautiful.
doing 8 points of damage.
Nice. Excellent. Slash.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, cool.
And as I'm doing that, Terry will fly over to this tree that has the princesses and start trying to help them. And so it's going to peck at this tree. Trying to find a particularly vulnerable looking vine and try to rip it with his mouth.
Do it.
Yeah. That is 13.
You hit.
Oh, yay. Cool. And this is this. So that is 10 points of damage.
Cool. Thank you very much, Nagiisa.
Nagiisa, as she's been pulled towards this tree, she tries to focus and tries to touch the ground, and then she calls on her friends Kaliwa and Kanan left and right. And then she tells them, okay, protect us, protect our friends, and then they're gonna try and take down the tree.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
Yippee!
Go ahead and make rolls for them.
One goes for a what is it? 15 to hit.
Yeah. The armor class is 13, so just if you hit,
Nice.
just let me know.
9 plus 5.
Yeah, you both hit.
15. Nice. 2d10. Let's go. So they will do a bite. So that's 8, and then that is 12 points of damage.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
They're chomping.
They're ripping it apart.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Misty Step to go right beside that.
Yes.
Yes.
To go right, not you, not me.
I
Wrong queen.
This one.
Wrong queen.
Where would you like
There
to
you
go?
go. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, and I want to try and like turn the dial. I'm
Okay.
gonna see what happens.
Okay, you take clink.
Knowledge.
And this is where the strength of the test of
Cool,
strength. or the
okay.
strength test.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
make your strength roll. You
Okay.
can add athletics if you're trained in it.
Okay, I'm not. But now we know things. I have 4.
4.
Just
It
4.
is too hard for you to move.
But now we know, and the rest of my turn is me going. Someone strong needs to push this dial.
Yeah, got it.
She turns to you and
she's
she
gonna attack me?
cycles around you and she says, "Good try," and she waves her hand, and the dial sinks down a little bit, making it harder.
Okay. Right.
Hey, you nasty.
Winston!
Winston. Okay. Okay.
Go,
okay.
Winnie.
Winston is. Ow! Yuck! He's just like, yeah. He's just gonna hack at the tree guy. He's gonna hack at him with 2 attacks
slash.
again. That's 18.
Yeah.
The second one is over 20.
Love it.
So first one,
Yeah, you got it.
7 plus 8 is
15.
15. Oh. 11 plus 8 is 19.
What the heck? You are an incredible
Nice.
machine.
Whoa.
Crazy.
So good.
You smash at it.
Yeah.
Well, it sends in all 10-foot radius around it, like its roots spike up, like
Hey.
mangrove roots. Make a dexterity saving throw to avoid them.
Crit.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You avoid them totally, 100%.
Wow.
Yes.
Um,
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna phase step.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because I'm in summer, my phase step is as soon as I use it, the space I was occupying, every creature that of my choice takes my proficiency bonus in fire damage as a whoosh.
Yes.
So that's 4 damage.
4.
I love that.
Except it does more damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a tree.
They're flammable.
Yeah.
Very flammable. Ah! Okay. Well, it tries to hurl some kiwi fruit at you
kiwi
again.
fruit.
Foo, 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 at you. Make a wisdom saving, dex saving throw.
Dex.
Dex. Dex.
Still no. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh,
Good on ya.
I don't want it. Okay. Dex is dirty 20.
Very nice.
Oh.
You take
Not again.
you take half damage.
Oh,
2
yes again.
plus 7. So 2 is physical and divided into so 3. Total of 5 hit points only.
Okay.
As they splat around you, flown in a line, all these rotten kiwi fruit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's talk about the princesses. The
Princess.
prince, the queen, and the. Okay, this one does the same spiky vines as the other one. Make a dexterity saving throw
yeah.
as the ground around you erupts into.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I didn't like that at all.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, this butt sucks. That's 12.
17 hit points damage as they spike into you
Ow!
and into left and right. You are still restrained.
And Terry?
And into left and right as well. And Terry?
Oh, that's a good thing.
Or is it 2? Is he flying?
Terry's probably flying. Give it a shot anyway. Roll it because they come out.
So
and go.
17 from left and right as well.
Yeah.
What kind of save, sorry?
Dex.
11.
Not good enough. You take 17 as well for Terry. Ouch! For you, Frank, the creature, having you in, tries to athletics you into its Audrey 2 mouth.
Oh! March.
Oh, do I do
Athletics. It's an opposed athletics
Okay,
roll.
cool.
Or acrobatics. You can choose one of those two.
I'm a mean green.
Potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
8. No, 12.
12 is one better than 11.
Oh, good. I'm okay with that.
You're okay. You're okay. Great. And the so that's her, and she kind of comes back around and says, "You better hurry."
Okay.
Frank, it's your turn.
Yeah, so he's gotta try and get out of this grip. So he's just gonna try and like squeeze. Can I try and like make an attempt to break free?
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Yes, okay.
Terrible roll. I got a 10.
Okay, and I got a 22.
You're out.
He kind of just turns himself into a torpedo and slips down, hits the ground. And then he wants to kind of like run around, and that's his action and his move. And his bonus action is pecking this tree that's given Nagiisa the ick. So it's 9. He can't do it, but as he flies up and he like a star on a Christmas tree, he's attacking it from this angle.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nagiisa.
Nagiisa's bonus action. I turn into a polar bear.
Whoa!
But I can't find my usual polar
Where's
bear.
your
so
polar bear gone?
I know, so I've just got a bear here.
Nice.
But pretend it's white.
I know where it is. I know where it is. You keep going. Keep
All
going.
right, polar bear. I use my action to try and break out of the grasp. So I've got better strength now. Oh, nice. 21?
Oh,
21. I shall roll the opposed roll. Give
Okay.
me uno momento, por favor. Did I just
at
kick
this.
the camera terribly? It's fine.
it's cute.
It's very cute.
Oh yeah, you bust free.
Yes. And then movement. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get closer.
Oh, good.
And then while that's happening, left and right, I want them to chow down.
Chow chow.
That's okay.
Like
Nice.
that tree.
8 plus 3,
Yes.
11. And then 10 plus 3 is 13.
Okay, one of them hits.
Oh, sorry, those were damage. Whoa.
Did you roll to see if you hit first?
No, I didn't. Natural 20 for one of them.
Oh,
19 plus things for the
yeah.
other one.
cool.
So I'll roll those damage again. This is the crit. That's 20. So it's 10 times 2, 20.
Nice.
Plus 3, which is 23. And then 3 plus 3, 6.
Wow, 29.
Nice.
Very impressive.
Yes.
Right.
You
Yeah.
beast, you smash it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beast mode.
Scratching post.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cerci.
She's gonna cast her hand out to this one over here, and she's going to cast Hold Monster,
Oh, baby.
I love that 12.
which is going to be a 17 Wisdom save.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go.
Okay, cool.
And then, so I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to make that a bonus action. And then my action, I want to use as a help action for whoever is going to turn this dial.
no.
Okay, great. The creature slows down. It's dangling kiwi fruit. Dangle. Okay, love it. Winston!
Cerci's house.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and turn the dial.
Great.
Frank will look at the two of them and be like,
The pain begins.
Oh.
Yes.
It's automatic damage. It's just a question of whether or not it's full damage or half.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Constitution save.
If 2 of our hands are on it, because that's
Your
hard.
hand, his hand is in it because I
Okay.
said it's sunken down.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
What's in the box? Pain. Con save. Unnatural 20.
he's
Okay.
done the Gom Jabbar before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you only take half damage from now on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Because each. All right. Go ahead and now make your athletics roll.
If with my help, does that make it advantage?
Advantage because she's.
Let's
she's
go.
helping.
I got you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh no, let's not go.
Let's not go.
9.
You can't turn it yet. You only take 6 hit points damage.
It's only 6. Oh, that's really
That's really
only
nice.
6.
Okay. And this elven woman says, "You have to do better than that. If you're not strong enough, leave now."
I'm trying.
The trees. Okay. This one here.
Oh no.
This one here will move.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
It's
gonna move?
It's gonna move up here. So we can do a line of kiwi fruit that goes to Winston and Nagiisa. Make your dexterity saving throws.
Kiwi fruit blast. Let's go.
As a rain of rotten, exploding kiwi fruit rain down upon you.
10.
15.
Whee! Yeah, you succeed. Okay. Only 2 bludgeoning, 5 bludgeoning, and then the acid splashes across you as these rotten kiwi fruit.
Ouch.
Another 3 for Winston, and another 7 for Nagiisa.
5 plus 7.
12. That's that one. The one that you've done hold monster on.
Does it at the end of its turn?
Yeah, at the end of his turn. Cool, thank you. And the last one tries to, they're not, these things aren't really smart. Try to grab left and right.
Go on. Oh, what's this saving throw?
Cool. Right is pulled into its grasp.
Yeah. No.
And she says, every second the pain will increase. You better be faster. You're up, Winston.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh no, you've done. Sorry, you've already done your turn. I'm sorry. Sorry. Frank.
Okay, Frank sees that Cerci and Winston are managing the dial, so it just means that the 3 trees are the real big problem. So Frank skirts, runs over here. He like skids in the mud, and as he does so, he holds one of his braces above his head. And it catches like the sunlight, right? And then it bursts into flames.
Oh!
And then the flames travel down his bow.
What?
And he casts elemental weapon.
Let's go.
And so his bow is a flaming bow for the next 1 hour. What?
Yeah.
Because he sees how well the fire catches on the tree when Winston goes through it. It takes his whole turn to cast this spell. And so while Frank's concentrating on that, Terry is gonna help out the kitties and keep attacking this tree. So here comes hopefully some damage. Oh yeah, 21, which means 11 points of damage for the tree from Terry.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's looking really bad for that tree now. It's
Good.
it's missing a whole arm. It's it's doing it badly. Good.
Nagiisa, as a polar bear, will and
Grab that-
will help
grab
with the
that
dial
dial,
because she's
grab
a
that
she's a
dial.
strong boy now.
You're grabbing his arm and twisting his arm or something.
I'm just like my claws just.
Okay. So
that work?
when Winston does his roll, he
will-
does it at advantage.
Will help. Yes.
Okay.
And can
Yeah, go for it. Yep, please.
do a little attack. Because one of them is grappled already. Is that anything
It
different?
means it just can't move.
Okay. Well then. No.
That- no,
8 and 3 plus things.
No.
No, they're losing it.
Okay, seriously, a stronger person is helping than you. Now what do you do?
Great. I'm gonna stop helping, and then I'm going to do. Let's do a level 2, lovely little ice knife on. Sorry, which one did you just hit?
It's this one that we've been going for.
Okay, cool. Then I will go for the one right behind us.
Nice.
Okay.
Great. So that's going to be. Nat 1.
Oh.
I'll let it be a nat 1.
Oh well. She does that, and this strange phasing happens in her. And her whole arm disappears.
Oh.
Her whole arm disappears.
This is inconvenient.
Interesting.
It doesn't hurt,
Yeah, but it's gone.
but it's gone. Winston!
Okay.
So just these bare hands just try and help you.
Maybe you should take it, Ben. I've got -1 to strength.
Oh, yeah, and I've
wanna-
got +5.
Oh,
I'll try
Could I-
again.
Add the +4, the difference between you, shall we?
+4. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And no advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah, let's go.
So plus
4.
4. Athletics. 15 plus 4 is 19.
That's pretty good. It goes, kink, kink. It moves 2 places.
Cool.
Nice.
Which means it goes down further.
Oh no.
Which means the damage goes up. You're only taking half damage, so you take 6 points of. It's just pure psychic pain.
Do I take anything of it or not?
No. His hand in there. I don't know how you're handing it. You got your arms around his forearm or something like that.
He's going.
Yeah.
Sit on the sides at the same time. Yeah, focus on this, not the mental psyche damage.
The
Total controver.
the dire kiwi fruit plant tries. Let's see, 5, 6. Does it have its spiky ability? No, it doesn't have its spiky ability. So it tries to pull left. Make an opposed strength roll as it tries to pull left up into his
Natural 20.
Yes.
you're doing
It
so
just,
good.
It just does like one of those random jumps that cats do, like out of nowhere. Just yeet. I just go yeet.
Like you put a cucumber behind
Yeah,
it.
and yeet.
So this one can't do anything because it's still held, and the last
yes.
one shoots another barrage of exploding acid kiwi fruit at Nagiisa. Cerci and Winston. Make your dexterity saving throws.
Baby, come on now. Come on.
That's fine. 7.
14.
Winston, you take half damage from this.
Great.
So you take 3 bludgeoning. Cerci,
Okay.
you take 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the explosion of rotten acid kiwi fruit.
Dangerous kiwi fruit.
Winston, take another 5. Cerci, takes 11.
Oh, 11. Cool.
Man, you still up?
Yeah.
Oh,
barely.
jeez.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
well, it's your
Oh, no.
turn, buddy. It's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh, no. I keep forgetting the Diploma initiative order. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I feel like
Yeah.
I just went.
True, okay. So this one's held, this one, the animals are all over. Okay. So he's really worried about these guys, especially Winston. So he's got to try and take this thing out, right? Mm-hmm. So he's just nice and nestled. He's been left alone. So now he just takes out a nice deep breath. He really overdraws on his bow and gets himself a -5 to this attack.
Oh.
But elemental weapon gives him a +1. So, okay. Here we go. 18.
You hit.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So I get to. So I do my normal damage plus I do a D4 of fire damage.
Okay.
Plus. Okay. So we've got 4 piercing damage, 3 fire damage, and then an extra 14 damage because I overdrew my bow and used sharpshooter.
Wow.
So
Wow. Okay, that's your first shot.
Yes. Okay. And now I'm going in for a second shot. I overdraw this one again. So here we go. It is a natural 20.
A couple of them.
We're doing so good.
Okay. So 2d8s, 2d4s.
Yeah.
So that is 6 points of piercing damage, 3 points of fire damage, and then plus 14 because I overdrew my bow.
Wow.
Just 2 flaming missiles into this thing.
Double tap.
Yeah.
Right into its face, and its Audrey 2 head starts aflame. It is still alive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it is massively, massively hurt. Nagiisa.
Nagiisa will still keep trying to help Winston.
Okay.
Because she feels like the moment that this is done, then everything stops.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So she wants to focus on those.
Terry also picks this tree.
Okay,
so-
you roll and roll for left and right.
Oh, yes. Oh, mother of God.
Nothing?
Ooh.
13.
Yeah, you have the armor class.
One is a 14.
Yeah.
The other one is a natural 1.
Okay.
11 points of damage from one.
Okay.
They left the. Did it?
11 points of damage from Terry.
Ooh.
It is destroyed.
Yeah!
Team animals!
Go animals!
Go animals!
Go animals!
It sprawls, and it's the arms, like combination twisted vines, they just kind of all fall apart as if they'd never been put together.
The animals look at each other like, and they all look at the next tree.
Winston, garbage.
Okay. Same.
Sorry, Cerci does get to
Cerci.
go.
No, fine, I don't want.
Is this kind of mixed up initiative order confused
No,
me?
it's fine.
It's
I was just
confusion.
gonna go a little lovely ray of frost onto that boy.
Come on.
14 plus 9.
Hit.
23.
Thank you. 23, so that's going to be 4 plus 4 plus 5, 9 cold damage.
Okay, nice.
13!
Wow.
13 cold damage.
There's very little of it left. It's almost completely gone.
Oh, its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, great.
If it wants to move.
Well, it's going to try to pull the polar bear away.
Okay.
No.
No, but I'm his strength.
Make your strength rolls.
Okay.
Make-
Do I get anything else on that? No.
Well, you roll your polar bear strength roll.
Okay.
You pull it up.
Okay. Nice. 23.
Yes.
Number 1. 7.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2. You're fine.
It's just like kind of tapping on Nagisa's back, and she's just going.
This one finally, the other one that was held comes right. Turns its attention to Frank.
Oh no!
Throws a barrage of rotten kiwi fruit at you.
Well, no, it doesn't at the end of its turn, so technically that's
It saved last time.
Oh, did it last time?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of throw?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh yeah. Okay. 26.
You only take half damage. Okay, they splat you still, but it only takes 4 bludgeoning
Cool.
and Woohoo! 9 acid right in your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so 4 and 9, and I halve those.
No, that's the halved already.
That's the half damage. Nice. Yeah.
One explodes right in your face.
Ew, yuck. Ew, that was right in my mouth. Yuck, yuck.
She speaks to you, Winston, and says, "You are close."
Oh yeah, I am.
It's your turn.
Okay.
+4.
Second verse, same with the first.
Second
Yes,
verse, same as the first.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Ooh, plus -1 +3 from polar bear strength.
4.
I've got -1, so
Oh,
+3.
it's +5 for me, so
+5.
so
+4.
so it becomes.
Copy that. 20.
Nice.
Tink, 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 tink. Yeah, great. You turn it around, and it engages and falls down
Okay.
into his thing. And of course, you still experience the pain,
Okay.
but you only take half the damage.
Okay.
So when it's halved, it's 5. Only 5.
Only 5.
I got a very bad roll.
Okay.
And it stops, and it falls down. She turns to you and says, "Well done."
Winston's like, thanks.
The polar bear pats Winston on the head. Boof, 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 boof.
The trees around you just return to their native
Really?
form.
But slightly burnt and slightly frosted.
Yeah.
She turns to you and says, "My name is Ruba."
Ruba.
Rhubarb.
Jamaica.
Ruba.
Ooh, I wanna take you.
Ruba, are you some kind of guardian of the falls?
That is exactly what I am.
Oh,
Oh, on the nose on that one.
yes, sorry. I was just wondering, that was pretty tough test, Ruba.
Yes. The easiest test.
Good.
They get harder than this.
Is this also in Draconic?
Oh.
No, she's speaking common.
Thank goodness. Because otherwise, I don't understand.
This is just the beginning.
The polar bear whimpers.
She turns and says, "Any who approaches my waterfall must pass the test. But I warn you, you will not survive. I suggest you turn around now. Many have died on this same path. I do not wish to see it, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is."
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Understood.
Ruba, we will be continuing on, I think. Yes? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Well, let's continue after a short break.
Hey!
Hey guys, those dire kiwi fruit,
Oh, yeah.
that was created in one of our world buildings.
Oh, cute!
I love it.
There you go.
Love that.
It's tough cookies.
Yeah, so ridiculous. I love them.
Yeah.
Cookies. Hey guys, we're gonna have some cookies now. Have a wee break. We'll see you back in 10 minutes and check out the new fan art.
Yeah.
So Ruba says,
Rutabaga.
do you guys like rutabaga, by the way?
I don't.
What
care.
is it?
What is it?
Swede.
Shut up. Move on.
Not a vegetable.
You started it.
It's not a vegetable.
So it's real.
Yeah. She says to you, lead on.
Don't mind if we do.
All right.
Okay.
You don't have to keep looking at us like that.
I will be here till the end.
Oh, I'm still a polar bear. That's right. I left and right are still there, so I look at both of them and I go. I'm gonna keep them up for as long as we can, because who knows what'll happen.
Okay.
Keep walking towards the waterfall?
Keep walking towards the waterfall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leaving the closing.
Go on.
What do you think? What do you call?
Enclosure.
No, the opening. The opening in a forest is called
Field.
Clearing.
clearing. Not a closing, a clearing. Leaving the clearing. Oh my goodness. You follow the path. It's mostly straight. It goes up and down, small hills, small rises, and as you go along, there are these. Well, you see the first pile of bones that have been picked clean by birds of carrion. Snow and slush filling the eye sockets of the skulls. Some of them clearly there for a long time because lichen has started growing along the ones at the bottom. And she says, there is time to turn back.
Rude, but I don't mean to be rude, but we heard you the first time.
So be it. You see the waterfall in front of you. It is magnificent. Can you guys all make those perception roll for us, please?
13.
14.
19.
18.
Okay, let's talk to you guys for a second. Winston,
Oh, can I smell to get advantage on that?
smell's not going to help at all.
Okay. Just making sure.
The sun.
Wait.
There's a like a ripple in the air, and ahead of you, a slight distortion in the air in front of you.
You see the polar bear go.
And you're
Frank and I watching.
and you're aware that it kind of extends over the entire path. And on your right-hand side, the river, which meets up with the waterfall, it extends past there. It's strange kind of rippling in your vision, small distortions.
Okay. Should I keep going, I guess?
Nagiisa as a polar bear will lead, will lead on, but still like on the lookout for what could possibly be the next one.
Okay,
Next
on
trial.
the lookout as you head along the path. It doesn't feel like anything when you pass through this distortion in the air. But everyone that passes through it does need to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, calm down.
I got you.
Does it involve dragons at all?
Wow.
You're not talking to a dragon.
Bang.
19.
Oh, thank goodness. Because I've got minus on those. 17.
Saving throw? 22.
Damn.
Good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration. 13.
Okay, brilliant. Hey, Truby, can you
Yes.
choose a number from 1 to 3, please?
Oh.
3.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, not 22.
What?
Much more.
This is just a flex. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
it's
just
not
wanted to
needed.
flex
She's
it.
gonna give me her surplus.
27.
Okay.
Just wanted.
I'll take.
Also, just to make me to really know.
I take 8 points of Cerci.
You can if you.
So,
We just talk to each other.
yeah. Help me. Remind me what my personality is.
Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are moving down the hill. Sorry, moving uphill gradually as you go through. And you can see some kind of shadow has attached itself to Cerci.
Alright. Well, if there is an interloper in our midst, I'm not going to make any sudden movements, but I'm going to slowly drop back try not to let on to any shadows or shadow mages that I've noticed.
Okay. You're being all discreet about it.
I'm being very discreet.
Okay. Stealth away then, please.
Yes, of course. 22. Yeah.
I mean, you guys probably don't even realize he's so skillful that he's just kind of, when people are walking through the forest, sometimes they're faster, sometimes they're slower. And you're now at the back of the party.
Excellent. So what does this attachment look like? Has it attached to her shadow on the ground, or?
Okay, great. The shadowy, as you move back and look at it, a shadowy, misty thing attaches to her shadow and starts up her legs, and some wings appear on her back.
Okay.
And then some scales, some spines. It's very draconic. Start appearing down her spine.
Okay. So I will move up very closely behind Cerci, and then I will say under my breath, Princess.
Frank?
That's not what you hear, though. Instead, what you hear is, die. And Cerci turns around. Her eyes are slit. Dragon eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
And she lashes out with claws drawn.
Cool.
Oh! 22 and a 24.
Oh, no, hit me! Ah! Shadow creature!
Oh! 18 hit points!
That hit.
Holy crap.
That's decent.
18 hit points damage.
Oh!
As Cerci strikes you.
Ow!
Her eyes, I mean, you've seen these exact eyes on Usha.
Sure. Okay. Okay, so that happens. She slashes at me. I pull some rope from my pack, and I will scream out. I'll be like, "The princess is compromised!" And then I'll jump her, and as I'm jumping her, I'm also trying to wrestle this rope around her to bind her.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an opposed athletics or acrobatics roll.
That's going to be -2. That's going to be 4.
19.
Okay, you've got her wrapped up.
Yes.
Okay, Winston, what are you doing?
What do we see?
Well, what you see is Frank launches himself. You hear him say, Princess has been compromised, and starts tying her up.
What do I see?
You see exactly the same thing.
Frank just tying me up?
He just jumps on you and starts tying you up. Winston, what are you doing?
Winston goes, and I'm gonna hold my sword to Cerci. Because I have no reason to not believe Frank.
Okay. So, holding your action.
Yeah.
Okay, which means if Cerci tries to do anything at any point, you can say you do something first.
Yeah.
Nagiisa.
I turn around and I roar at both of them to stop.
We hope that you can speak polar bear.
It's intimidation.
Okay.
Against
Make an
both of them. To, like,
well, you
just-
make an intimidation roll, and
Okay.
they don't have to do it because they're player characters, not NPCs, but it can give an indication of what they should do.
-1, though, 17.
That's pretty scary.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I scare with polar bear one.
Yeah.
Scary polar berry.
And you both. It's like, you're tearing this family apart.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, I mean, Cerci's just like, what? And then Nagiisa roars, like, just like, Cerci is just like, what's happening? What's going on? Just like wants to get to the bottom of this. Can I make an insight check on Frank?
Yeah.
Please. Oh, great. That's going to be 19.
Well, I mean, put it this way. You've never seen him attack you before. He says you've been compromised.
Okay.
He seems to be...
I trust Frank more than myself?
Cerci.
Good question.
Cerci.
Yeah.
Bound.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop her breath weapon, though.
Oh my gosh.
And she kind of grows larger.
Yeah.
Her skin takes on a red scaled hue.
Yeah.
She's still tied up,
Yes.
but her elven features now have this scaling that appears.
Oh my god.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 16.
That's good enough to take half damage,
Yeah, okay.
but it's fire.
Okay.
Oh! That's a decent roll.
Okay.
19 divided by 2 because you made the saving throw. So 9 hit points damage of flame.
And what I'll do is I also, as a reaction, cast absorb elements to
Nice.
have it again.
Great.
Yeah.
Which would do something if
Yeah.
it wasn't just psychic damage. You'd think of it
Okay,
as
cool.
flame.
Yeah, so I think that I have...
Been burned.
Yes, okay, cool. Got it.
Cool.
Got it. So I've taken 9 damage. Yeah. Got it.
Winston. Oh, sorry, Frank.
Yes. Okay. So I've done this. I've tied her up. She's breath weapons me, so I know that she's dangerous. And then just from everything that I've seen, I kind of drop back a bit, and I kind of say, I think Usha's got her or something. And he's not going to attack her, but he's like, can we exercise her or something?
And this is weird. So Winston's gonna go spin his blade is quite wide, and you tell me if I can do this. I'm gonna step in front of Cerci and slam it into the ground, so that it's like a makeshift shield between Cerci and Frank.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Great. Love it. Okay.
So from my perspective, so it's just Frank and Cerci who looks the same. Is that right?
She's tied up. That's
Tied
exactly
up,
the same.
And she's tied up, but she doesn't. And so right now in Nagiisa's head, Frank is the one who's acting suspicious, and so Nagiisa will go to Frank, and then she'll use her mouth to try and like grab him by the the back of his armor here, and just like pick him up because I'm much bigger than him. So I'm just gonna. So that he's like, dangling in her mouth.
All right.
It's like when cats pick up their kittens.
Sure. Yeah, I completely understand what you want to do.
Not attack him.
Frank, are you willing for this to happen or not?
I guess I'm not expecting it, so I
think it's an attack roll then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are you? What is that? 17.
My armor class is actually 18.
Wow! I missed.
Yeah,
missed.
your teeth kind of slide off the scales of my armor, which are very protective.
and then we make I look at you, make eye contact, and then I'm growling.
What? Gesture at Cerci, who is a big flaming beast.
For Cerci's not going to get out of the confines, because that's going to probably scare Frank much more. So Cerci is just going to try and calm Frank down just by saying, I'm not Usha. I don't think anything you are seeing is real. Nothing you are seeing is real right now.
Which means you can make, you can try to re-save.
Okay.
Wake up.
Wake up!
You're actually in a coma.
Okay.
Coma.
3. Lies.
It's total lies.
Yeah, nice try, Usha.
The
Oh my gosh.
Usha tries to break out of the bonds.
My gosh.
They just go flying in his mind,
Yeah.
and the wings expand.
Yeah.
And its tail, her tail whips out with the barb that she's got on it.
Yeah.
Rakes across you.
Whoa. How does she get around Winston?
That's why the tail is gone.
Oh, cool. So it like whips around the
With
side.
the tail. With the tail. But it misses you.
Oh, thank goodness. Ah!
Everyone, a courtesy perception roll, please.
Not me. I
You
presume
can,
not me.
you
Okay.
can take one as well.
13.
12.
2.
Crit. 20. Take my third 20.
Reba
Nice.
is Ruba,
Yeah.
Ruba is quietly moving over towards Nagiisa and extends her hand and just touches Nagisa's bare form. Right. Make your charisma saving throw again.
Charisma, please be good. That's a 6.
Okay. Frank.
Kalnour.
Frank, it's your turn.
He sees Ruba kind of like float over, touch Nagiisa. Is there any observable change that I notice?
If you're looking at her,
Yeah.
there is definitely a defocusing in the eyes.
Yeah. Frank sees Nagiisa kind of, yeah, he sees it start to spin out. He's like, oh no, not another one. But it's kind of weird. It's weird if Ruba is on the same side as Usha. There's a lot going on. So now he's like kind of looking at Nagiisa, Usha, Cerci, and Ruba. And right now, the only person he can trust is Winston. and then he's like, he like kind of folds a bit, and he's like, buddy, I'm not sure what's happening here. But he's like, but all I know is she's gonna burn us to a crisp if we don't do something. The tail almost knocked my head off.
Is this your turn? It's your turn.
That's
That
me.
was his turn. Winston.
Winston's like, it's okay, Frank, it's okay.
Okay.
Just look into my eyes.
All right.
I'm casting hypnotic pattern on.
Wow, you're just gonna.
It's a whiz save.
Okay.
It's a whiz save 16.
Unless you want.
I'll fail.
You want to fail.
Yeah.
You can choose to fail.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, yeah, okay. What am I doing? Okay.
And the air behind Winston's makes a sort of circular pattern and then dissipates. It's like, what is wrong with Frank?
I don't know. I feel like it has to be another one of the tests, right?
Polar bear Nagiisa. That was your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Polar bear Nagiisa.
I don't want to go to.
You can see. You can see that Winston has reached Frank and is doing something to him. He's held out his hand, and this dark magic comes out and engulfs Frank's head. And Frank just.
Okay, so Nagisa's thinking back to when Cerci was telling her that her Winston's master is someone they can't trust and she can't talk to anyone. So she's now having very big doubts about Winston, and she growls and then she pounces on Winston to stop him from hurting Frank.
What is wrong with
it? I'll make claws. That's the. I'm like, that's a 16.
Yeah, that hit.
Oh, baby.
I try to go for my claws. 2d6. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Please, please.
3,
What
4,
talking about it?
9.
Yeah. And wait, how do you do it?
I get my claws and I just jump and just try and slash to push you away from
Okay.
Frank.
Yeah, he's like, Winston's like, it's okay. It's okay. We will sort this out.
The hypnotic thing is gone.
Oh,
Winston's on the ground. It's a concentration spell, right? hypnotic. What's the hypnotic thing?
It's
I
concentration.
can't heal.
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
need you.
Okay.
Healer.
Cerci, you're tied up still.
Oh gosh. Cersei's gonna try and just like stand up and go in front of Nagiisa and just like, hey, and just like kind of like hold the face, being like, hey, you know I don't like Winston. You know I don't like him. So
like mourning Frank over
Yes. Hey, Frank, alive. Fine. Whatever you saw is the same thing that's happening to Frank. Winston did nothing.
All right.
shakes
So
my head.
basically, you want to help her to make a saving throw.
Yeah. Is there
Okay.
is there any way to put my charisma
No.
to it? Dang it.
All right, my charisma because it's just minus. 16. Let's go. Is that better?
Okay, fine. Yeah. So, with Winston down as well, you can tell, and with Ruba right next to you, you get clear insight into the connection between her doing that and this vision, this thing in your mind.
So Frank doesn't look like he's like affected by whatever.
No,
Okay.
not at
So
all.
he looks normal again.
He looks completely normal again. In front of you, Frank,
You see us both.
Cerci / Usha has turned away from you. The blade, Winston's blade, when you go down,
It disappears.
it's gone. No longer tied up. Usha Cerci
Which is Cerci.
just
Ursi.
destroys Nagiisa.
Oh,
Am I supposed to have saved at any point here, or no?
You have just come out of the hypnotic thing.
Yeah.
So on your turn, you can save.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm just describing.
Oh, okay, it's not my turn.
It's not your turn.
Gotcha.
I'm doing
Gotcha.
the Phantom's
Yes,
term.
gotcha.
Launches. So in your mind, Usha Cerci just starts ravaging, laying into Polar Bear Nagiisa.
Gotcha.
It is your turn. Go ahead and make your save.
Natural 1.
Oh no! Good.
Not good.
no
Not
bueno.
Where's our big?
With a beard on hand.
3 sessions. You've done this 3 times in 5 sessions, right?
You've already surpassed me.
I think I get a turn.
Oh, sorry.
Let the man turn.
Sorry.
Let him go.
Yeah.
You still go.
Frank, okay, so Winston's gone down, but at the hands of Nagiisa, which means that Nagiisa's against us. But then Usha attacked Nagiisa. So that means that everyone's against each other.
Oh boy.
Which means that at this point, I think this is a test. If we're all against each other,
Ah.
right? So I look at Ruba and see what she's doing.
She's looking straight back at you.
Okay, I shoot Ruba.
Go ahead.
Oh goch! 23.
Way!
It strikes her.
Okay. It's a flaming arrow. That is 12 points damage.
It strikes her, goes through her,
Yeah.
and she says, "You have passed the second test." All of a sudden, Cerci is herself. Everyone is themselves, but Winston is.
And yeah.
Oh,
Winston, roll.
Yeah.
11.
One success.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nagiisa will, feeling absolute guilt and remorse, she
Aw.
turns back into her elf self and she runs to Winston and she's like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna heal you now, I'm gonna get healing word, I'm so sorry. What is this last? 12.
12 hit points.
12 hit points. As you
That's
come
more
to.
than she took off.
That's at least a little
Makes up
more.
for it.
And you see like a crying Nagiisa. I'm so sorry. You were hurting Frank, and that's what I was made to see. Are you okay? Do you need more? I heal him again.
Oh,
11. So that's 2 spell slots. Do you need any more?
No.
I'll make it right to you.
He's alive.
I'm
He's
so
alive.
sorry.
He's alive. He's alive. It's okay.
Frank, why
Okay.
did you do that? Why is everything?
Why did I do what?
Oh, I can't even do this. I'm like this. Around the rope.
I'm
gosh.
untying you.
Yeah. Frank will slash like Cerci's rope.
Thank you.
I thought he killed you, Frank. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought weird things too.
Yes, you thought I was Usha.
Yeah.
Huh.
You breathed fire on me or somewhere. Hey.
It was all. Had no hard feelings.
It's okay.
It was all the test.
Yeah.
I will send my tailor's bill to you, though.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry for doubting you. I was just because of what Cerci said. I got really overwhelmed. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's alive. Until the next. He's alive.
Let's hope we do not encounter any more tests like this.
Yes, we-
I don't know, man. These first two have been pretty test-worthy. They've been very testing, very trying. You know, like this is okay. Ruba, I'll admit you are good. You are good. Due respect. We're not stopping, but you are good. Okay, very, very, very good.
How long has it been since the first test?
First test,
The beginning of the first test.
less than an hour.
Cool, thanks. Left and right are still there. I give them a hug.
We'd like to just sit down for a little bit before we move. Is there a time constraint on this test?
She says, I am here forever.
Perfect. That means we can short rest.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Let's set up camp. Well, are you gonna take a watch for us? Will you-
You just watch. I like you.
Okay, let's do. I think I'm a DA.
No.
Maybe I'm a
The river that you're next to, you just keep doing. I'll just
Okay.
describe the scene around you.
So what do I need? I need.
Oh, let's do one more.
The river is a very beautiful babbling brook going over mountain stones. It is, other than the path that you're walking along, it looks like it is completely untouched by human hand. Or humanoid hand, perhaps we should say. It is wild. And I think I would like, if when you've done your hit points and all that kind of stuff, I'd quite like for Frank and Nagiisa to make a nature roll.
Nature roll. Oh yeah.
Nice. Back up.
6 of these. So that,
Dirty 20.
Woo!
so that is
Go, nature girl.
16,
Surprisingly,
and
I'm not that good at
62.
nature.
Are you not?
No, I'm better at animal handling and medicine
I've
than
used-
nature.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
What
Because
kind
I
of
didn't
road
choose
do you
it
want
as my
nature?
proficiency. Because it was intelligence rather than wisdom.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nature roll.
I mean, I'm not gonna-
12.
Hey, Nagiisa.
We.
As you're resting, sitting there, there are flowers blooming near the river, which are flowers that you recognize from the plains that are only ever out in the height of summer. It's really weird that in this ice-locked place there are flowers blooming.
Are they like very bright colored flowers?
Yeah, they're bright blue. They're like cornflowers, if you're familiar with
Oh,
cornflowers.
yeah.
Cornflower. Like in a bag that you use.
Cornflowers, cornflowers are a pretty flower with a long stem with bright blue petals.
Oh. And it's unusual that they're there.
Well, yeah.
That's-
And then as you look around more, you see that there's other things which don't deserve to be in flower this time of year. In fact, there's an apple tree on the other side that has fruit on it, which, well, that happens late summer, early autumn. But here we are, the beginning of spring, and it's covered with fruit.
Do the apples look normal?
They do from here, but you're on the other side of the river.
As I make these observations, this place is actually starting to creep me out. It's very unnatural.
Very strange.
Yes, Silva was right. Mr. Silva was right. It is very strange. This is frightening. It's no good. Look. There's apples on that apple tree. It's not even the right time for it. Nature has rules, you know? It's beautiful, but it's got rules and it follows things.
It's okay. It's okay. There's not meant to be apples here. Understood?
No, don't touch it.
Okay.
I won't touch
Okay.
those flowers either.
Okay. All right. We won't touch it.
Well observed, princess. You're right.
Yes. No, it is weird. It is weird in here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm so sorry, Winston.
Oh, no, it is fine, princess. We were not in our right minds.
You were.
I
thank
was.
goodness.
But that's okay. So was Cerci. She was in her right mind. It is so no problem at all. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Okay.
You are okay. We are okay.
Okay, I look at my staff with the smiley face. It just
Cheers you up.
to regulate myself.
Yes.
Okay,
In for 4.
Happiness.
what's the plan, guys?
4.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Going.
All right. So the pathway leads forward, and she says, as you're walking along, Ruba says, almost no one has passed the first 2 tests.
Great.
Yeah, I kind of see that.
She says, I would know some more of you, please. Why are you searching for the crystals?
Because a few years ago, a man has gone through these trials, and now he's ruining the world. You know him?
His name's Kesh.
Kesh, yes. And so, I don't understand the connection, though.
He came through here a few years ago, and he's now basically, yes, as Nagiisa said, ruining everything. And we found a poem, which is strange, but it's been connecting all of these locations, and every location that we go to, they have a crystal. And this is another location they have. It's something involving like red and gold connecting. We think that maybe Kesh might want something that involves a red and gold.
Do you speak as if you've been to other places with crystals?
Yeah.
Do you have crystals with you?
Mm-hmm.
Would you show me, please?
Only if you promise not to touch them.
I don't think
She puts her hand through a tree. Her hand just goes straight through the tree.
Oh, you poor thing. Oh, okay. I take out the 2 crystals.
Okay. Yes?
Do you know what they do?
Yes, I do. But I won't tell you.
Of course you won't.
No.
Should I charm person her now?
No.
No.
No. Not this person.
No.
Not charm personing.
No.
This person.
And she says, and a kind of curious look, she says, so you don't know what they do.
No. No. All we know is the guy that we don't like is after them, so we thought we'd get them first.
Yeah.
But he might, yeah.
Okay.
But we are winning. We got 2 out of 4. Wait, did he already take it from a few years ago?
Did Kesh take one of the crystals? No.
Okay.
He made it out alive. How did that happen? Did he do all the tests and then just left?
If I tell you, won't that give you an advantage?
Could you tell us at the end?
You will not be alive at the end.
We can bet on
Pretty
it.
confident on that. What is it about us that makes you think that we couldn't do it?
Because only one has ever survived.
Oh, so we did survive. So we did make it to the end.
He didn't get it. He turned back. You keep offering us to turn back, and he turned back. He's a coward.
Well, there was something about one of these tests that he couldn't do, maybe.
Well, okay. We can do it. With the power of friendship, we can do this.
I mean, the various skills that we have between us. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cash is impressive, but I mean, he can't change his skin color and teleport and have a big cool sword. And you know, I could sit here and list our amazing attributes all day, but
Why don't you?
Why did you? Why did
you just stop at Winston?
because I think Winston's great.
Oh, thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
I think you are pretty great too.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Frank is our most trustworthy person in our party.
Yeah. Actually,
I
Yes.
trust Frank with my life.
yes.
I trust almost every one of you with my life.
Almost everyone.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's very sweet. Very sweet.
Do you find it strange that we find that you're trustworthy?
I never thought, it's like when you find yourself being the oldest in a friend group. When you never think it's gonna happen. You never think it's gonna be you. And then it happens.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm experiencing that right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I used to be buddies with Cash.
You were friends with Kesh.
I have friends is a generous term. Goblins don't have friends. But yeah.
Is he a strong leader?
Yes.
Is he a powerful man?
Yes.
Is he a worthy leader?
I did not judge him to be so. And that's why I left.
The path is before you.
Thanks, Ruba. You really can't wait for us to go.
Die.
Mess ourselves up a third time.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Has it been an hour
Has it
after
been?
a short rest?
You're after after a short rest,
okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye to the left and right. Might see you again soon.
I left to die.
Roll credit.
Right to left.
Go down the path.
You go down the path. She's, as you approach the waterfall itself, you can see the base of the falls and these huge icicles, massive icicles going down, terminating in a pond which has just a little bit of water trickling out of a large sheet of ice. Okay, so the icicles come down glittering in the daylight, beautiful. They terminate at the base of the waterfall in a sheet of ice where a pond is, and out of the base of that pond, trickling out, because it is spring, a slender stream emerges from underneath the ice. She says, "You have passed the test of strength. You've passed the test of loyalty. You now have the test of speed.
Well,
Are you ready?"
As soon as she says the test of speed, Frank just tries to do a full scan of their environment.
Okay, perception.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. 8. Terry does a full scan of our environment.
Cool. Winston, you doing anything?
I'm going to look at the waterfall
Okay, go ahead.
and have a good old peruse. Specifically, when she says speed, Winston's assuming that it's to climb the waterfall. So I'm looking for like ledges and. Oh, +4, 16.
Okay, great. I'll tell you the result of that after I hear what the other two are doing.
Nice.
Nagiisa?
I'm looking around too. That's my strength.
Go ahead. Everyone, looky.
Yeah,
Good
looky.
luck.
And I'll give a looky
Prepare for
too.
Test of
14.
speed.
Thank God. 18.
Winston and Cerci.
That's test of looking.
Winston and Cerci, looking around, first of all, actually talk to Frank and Nagiisa. You don't see anything that makes you worried or scared
Okay.
in the environment. Okay, first of all, just to reassure you of that small little boon.
Sure.
But other than that, there's nothing unusual that you see. Nagiisa.
Yes.
And sorry, Cerci
Dang.
and Winston. What you see, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the screen. Okay, this is the river in a straight line. Do you need to move it, or are you okay, Kelly? You all good, Kelly? Just reframe a little bit. The river heads in a straight line. There's lots of rocks in its base. The pool in the middle is ice.
Oh, okay.
And on the edge, there is indeed, Winston, a small stone, naturally occurring staircase that heads up the side and perhaps even behind the huge waterfall. That is what you see. You guys both see. You are all. Let's put you way back. Actually, wrong side. You're all. It's okay. They're not going to be out of shot for long. I assure you. You're all out of frame at the moment. Are you still a polar bear or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So you're all away. Yeah. The other thing you see, Winston and Cerci. There's some movement in the icicles. The ice itself goes like little fracture lines start happening in the ice. And
Hello?
Oh boy.
Hi, baby.
creature of ice smashes down, shatters the sheet of ice below, but where it lands, instead of the water kind of blurbing out, it instantly freezes.
Oh,
Great.
Yeah.
Oh.
A second one
I said that one!
Oh no! No!
Frank, your turn. Ruba says, the path awaits.
The path of what? And Frank. Oops, I think I'm standing on my mic, maybe? Nope, I'm good. Frank, as he sees these two big beasties formulate in front of him, he formulates a plan of his own, and his bracer lights up with the light of the sun, and fire springs to his bow, and he casts elemental weapon.
Nice.
Yeehaw!
Nice.
Okay, meanwhile, Frank's me. Terry, thank you. Terry flies into a tree. Caca!
Great.
Wait to top that. Yeah, and Frank is gonna start like kiting.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Winston.
Yeah, Winston is gonna start running.
Run in.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna take cover behind this tree here.
Love it. Okay, run and hide.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Go for it, Nagiisa.
Nagiisa will run and hide behind another tree. Or anything that is good for hiding behind this.
Cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Cerci.
Cool. I'm gonna run up behind this tree with Winston, and now I'm also going to cast. It doesn't really matter what I cast, but I'm just gonna cast Frostbite onto the ground, and then I'm gonna use one of my sorcery points so I have resistance against cold damage for 1 hour.
Nice.
Nice.
Said my little-
Okay. The ice creature, this ice creature here, taps the side.
Okay.
And you see icicles, the pathway starts getting smaller. As icicles start forming and start encroaching, closing in to close the gap to the doorway.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
That's what this one does. The second creature moves forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the base of the river. And as it steps, the water in front of it just freezes. And it throws out of its hand, ice flies out and lands amongst you. And where it lands, ice. Suddenly, on the ground around you, is just icy.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Nice.
And that is all that they do this turn.
Yeah.
Ruba just walks politely past you.
Hello, Ruba.
Hello, Ruba.
Okay, Frank?
Yeah. Okay. So, before Frank tries to kick off on this ice, the sort of closing over of ice against the stairwell kind of close him in a little bit. He's like, okay, if they're protecting that, then maybe that's where we have to go. And so he lines up a shot with his flaming bow on this ice portal that they're kind of trying to make. So I want to shoot that.
Love it.
That is, it's 19.
Yeah, you hit it for sure.
Yeah, cool. So that is, it is 11 points of piercing damage, and it is also 4 points of fire damage.
Nice. You shatter one of the icicles?
Yeah.
Melt a whole bunch?
Yeah.
Great. That definitely slows it down.
Cool. And then Frank wants to fire a shot at this guy who's kind of standing in front of the big structure. Fires a shot. And that is 28.
Hit for sure.
Here comes some damage. That is 7 piercing and I rolled that one. 7 piercing and 4 fire damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry, 2 fire damage.
But it takes double that because of their icicles.
Sure, I think that's what I did.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. We're gonna call that one Sid.
Hi, Sid.
I love
Laugh,
that.
dandelion.
And now I will run towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
I
It's slippery.
And that is a 12.
And you slip over, so no,
my butt.
you don't. You don't. You only make a 3,
boy.
and you're on your butt.
But and then Terry flies to the next tree.
Great. Which means next round, 10 of your feet of movement is going to be taken up just standing up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I see Frank. Winston's gonna try and make eye contact as he sees Frank move forward. He looks to the door and he's like, "Ugh," and he's gonna slide on his knees towards Frank as he's.
Oh, it's so cool.
Here at the.
Okay, acrobatics to see if you can slide
Yes.
Slide with
Slide
Frank.
with dignity.
Acrobatics 16.
That's good enough for sure.
Yes. Oh, that
Okay,
makes
how
me so
far
happy.
can you move?
I can move 30 and then I can dimension door 200 feet.
200 is enough. Okay, where do you want to appear?
Sort of
in the doorway.
In the doorway,
so that we
okay.
can still pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
And you guys appear. Whoa. They left you behind, gals.
That's fine. I got it.
Whoosh. They, wah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, great.
You got. Yeah, we're both
cool.
fine.
Okay.
The queen's got it.
Okay.
Nagiisa.
Yeah.
Nagiisa, she hasn't done this before.
Oh my god.
It's a new thing. She's feeling this power and she thinks that she can do it. So from her hands, she'll point over to this direction and then just turn her hand up and then rise up and conjure a fire elemental.
No!
Do you have one? Or can I just use these ones? Like I've got fire dice.
Sick.
You haven't done that?
Well, it's a new thing.
Oh, I thought you had this all
Where-
along, and I was
Where do
like,
you want to?
Holy moly.
And it is friendly towards me and will obey my command.
Hide your battle
Elemental battle.
And then fire versus ice.
Oh,
She goes,
jeez.
take them down. Bonus action, I turn into a giant eagle. Caw-caw. And then I am going to fly, 80 feet. That's what I have for my flight.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. You don't get the whole way there.
But I'm mostly there.
You're mostly there. You're an eagle right over there.
Oh my gosh.
good.
Power move.
Great. I'm going to misty step the full 30 feet, which will be. Sorry, do you mind?
10 to 30. That's here.
Great. There, and then run the full 30 that I have.
3, 4, 5, 6. You don't get it. You're very close.
That's all good. And hey, might as well do this. We're right beside this boy. I'm going to use my action to cast banishment on the one right beside us.
Nice.
So that's 17 charisma saving throw.
The spells.
And the DC's 17.
Yeah,
It is. Oh, please.
Charisma, right?
It's charisma.
That.
They got no charisma, these
Great. Cool.
Oh my
Please, please,
gosh,
please.
guys.
Is it gone?
2.
Oh my god.
It is just gone.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, that was an incredible turn.
God.
Power moves all around.
Jeez.
The one here, well, he's got to stop you two.
Yeah.
So he throws another icicle at you, which explodes in front of you and with jagged shards to encase you in ice.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, surely you are dexterous.
Oh no, I'm using inspiration. Okay, better.
Be dexterous.
Good, great. That's going to be 15.
18.
The DC is 15.
Wow. We literally flew out the gate on this one.
Yeah.
6.
What do you think about that, Rhubarb?
Eat my dust!
The next test is speak.
What you doing, buddy?
Oh my gosh.
Man, you guys have destroyed this.
Frank is
We-
first. Frank, it almost brings a tear to his eye how freaking fast they've moved across this. But let's not let up. So while he's gonna take a knee and he's gonna kind of try and cover their flight up the stairs, he's gonna take 2 shots at this guy. All right. So that is a 15.
16 is what you need.
Oh, it's 16 because I've got my elemental weapon on.
Then you hit.
Nice.
And so now, yep, cool.
Another Ice Age character.
Oh damn.
Manny.
Manny.
I was about to say the disgusting baby.
The disgusting baby. I actually rolled minimum damage on that. So that is 5 points of piercing, 1 point of fire.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, second shot. Second shot. Boosh! And that is a 27.
You hit.
And that is 11 points of piercing.
Now you're hitting.
And there is another 1 point of fire damage.
So sad.
And then, Terry is gonna, he's gonna carry on up the stairs with the gang.
Great. Love that.
Yep. And yeah, that's
Okay.
what Frank will do.
That's you doing.
And this, can I see the staircase is keeps?
Yeah, it keeps going up.
And there's the frozen waterfall
Is in front of you. It kind of curls
Yeah, copy.
behind the.
Seeing Frank take the drink, take a couple shots at it. Winston is gonna throw a couple of eldritch blasts.
Nice.
It's way too precise.
Yes.
Oh, a natural 20. And
Man, you guys are just destroying this.
But he's like, oh. I thought of this so much.
and 25.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I didn't even like these monsters.
I
Okay.
feel so bad. They look so pretty.
No,
They're
natural
beautiful.
20, which is 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. And then the 25, 6 plus 4 is 10. So 22. And that's
Cool,
force.
wow.
Love it.
Big smashes of ice break off it.
Oh,
And he's gonna start running after Terry.
And you start
Yeah.
escaping.
Yeah, escape.
Very good. Well, I'm an eagle. I look back at Manny and I go, but like eagle form. So, and I swoop around. I look down to at Cerci to make sure she's okay.
I'll be fine.
And then she
Zoom up.
zooms 80 feet.
Yes.
And then she, wants her elemental to do a little hug for Manny.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I've got
You
the stats,
control.
but
Go
I don't-
ahead. You just.
You want me to control it? Oh my god.
Well, I'll control it.
Oh, right. Oh,
You,
got
because
the-
you do, right?
it obeys my.
It obeys.
Oh, yeah.
So
Look, if you want to make the rolls, go ahead.
go on.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
let's do
2
it.
attacks, I'm sure. I haven't looked it up, but I'm sure.
No, just multi-attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch. All right.
2 multi-attack
Plus
touch.
18 plus 6 and then 13 plus 6.
Yeah. Burst.
2d6 fire damage. So that's 10 plus.
On the first one.
Oh no, that's 10 plus 6, so 16 first.
On the first one.
And then 6, 7, 8 plus 6. Oh no, 8 plus 3.
11.
11.
Okay, and we double all that.
So that's 27 fire damage
Yep.
in total.
Yep.
Just a big fiery.
beautiful.
Big molten.
God.
Fire and ice go.
Yes.
I ran up the stairs.
You run up the
Yes.
stairs. Cool. Behind you, as she just walks. I mean, wow.
Wow.
The ice creature
Awesome.
turns to the fire elemental and they two battle it out. But the ice creature is gonna be no match.
Really?
Or just steam hissing everywhere.
Yeah. I'm just imagining we were running past the ice wall waterfall and then like elemental's face is like
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, we say.
Yeah. Hey. You're going up this thing. I mean, you defeated that obstacle. That was insane. Get all an extra inspiration
He's come back.
for how well you did that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, great teamwork.
Thanks for the boost, buddy.
Man, that was good.
Below you, you hear the smacking, the hissing, and the
Then after a minute, the other one comes back.
once you can vaguely see through the distorted through these terrible lenses of these icicles, right? You can see below the ice creature is killed, and then the fiery elemental just kind of stands there on screensaver mode.
4.
Never mind, the other
There's a-
ice elemental doesn't come back. If it's been longer than a minute, it goes back to the plane that it was before.
Yeah,
If
but
it's not native to this plane.
anyway,
it's not here.
what it would have done is it would eventually return, but then merge back into the waterfall.
Good for
This
him.
sick ice elemental.
I love
They-
these guys.
So beautiful. And we socked them. The sheer salvo we unleashed.
Yeah, in the Toy Story world, they're at night time. They're in the box together, like, yeah, finally tomorrow's session is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Just know that we love you.
Yeah.
It looks so pretty.
Yeah.
They
date
are
it.
pretty. Okay. The stone staircase that you're moving up behind this cascading icicle wall. They're very roughly hewn steps, uneven, covered in ice. Takes a careful step. But you can see that it's heading up, and it doubles back a few times, and it's heading up the entire face of the waterfall. As you're going up, you can see, looking above, that the way that the waterfall has formed is at the very top there is a protrusion of stone that heads out, so that as the water goes over, it leaves a cavity of air between the falling water and the stone behind it. And carved into that stone, going back and forth, are these very simple stairs. And you can see that at the top there is an entranceway that is right below the overhanging rock protrusion. Ruba, as you're walking up, says, "Perhaps you are worthy."
Thank you.
I'm a giant eagle on Cerci's shoulder.
No!
I look at Terry.
They're fighting it out.
Yeah.
You will be rewarded
Oh.
with seeing something that only one other person in the last 6,000 years has seen.
Cash.
Okay.
So he saw it. But he didn't get it.
Is there anything to get?
She says, "The challenges are not over yet, but you will be at least able to see something that none others, bar one, have seen."
All right. Well, we'll be sure to commit it to memory.
She kind of stands aside and waits for you to pass and enter what looks like a hallway, a corridor into the stone, into the side of the waterfall. What you doing, guys?
Yeah, just keep going.
Go up.
I want to know order in this case.
I'll go first. I'll fly forward first.
You fly forward, followed by,
Me.
okay,
Terry will be up there.
okay, Terry.
Yeah.
Who's at the rear?
Oh, I can be at the rear.
Frank's next then.
Okay. You go up. Oh, you're at the front. Tell us what you're wanting to do, Nagiisa.
I want to, because I've got keen sight, I really want to make sure everything's safe. Or there's no traps. I can't do find traps in this form, but
Hey, you can
kinda
still
like it.
look for things,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
perception. 16.
You don't see any traps at all.
What do I see?
Well, this rough hole in the side of the waterfall is completely different from even one step in. Broad steps. They expand out, going down, descending. Each step takes you 2 steps to go down 1 step. Does that make sense? You have to take 2 paces
Oh, yeah.
to descend 1 step.
So they're quite
Quite
Yeah.
big.
deep steps. What is
Yeah.
that dimension?
Wide.
They're width.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, yeah.
And they are they're carved out of the natural stone, they're not the kind of beautiful stonework that you saw in the Giants City, which was just another level. But it's still beautiful stonework. And they go down into a broad corridor. And you can see that the corridor it's going down to, that there's some light coming out from that corridor. It's like if you go down that corridor, you'll find there's some source of light beyond into it. But at the moment, it's just a simple stone into the granite of the hills.
Okay. I keep flying down. Also keeping an eye out for like glyphs or whatever.
Yes.
Run things.
Looking for things?
Yeah. Just
And there
always
are
being careful.
carvings. There are carvings.
Oh, okay.
And the carvings are very reminiscent of the carvings at the Devil's Bowl, with the serpentine carvings along the top and along the bottom. The rest of you have reached this entranceway now as well. Is there anything in particular you're doing? Okay, you reach the corridor. And by this stage, the corridor has broadened out, so it's 40 feet wide. It's 20 feet high. That's a big corridor. So 7 meters tall.
Okay.
Yeah, by 14 meters wide. And you can see that it heads in a straight, undeviating line to a large opening. And there's natural light filling the opening in front of you. It's about 80 feet away. You and Terry at the front, what you doing?
I do a little to everyone to say that I'm going ahead. I'll come back. And yeah, Terry and I will fly together.
Yeah.
Wings, wings almost touching.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they kind of like spiral.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys doing? Straight ahead.
Forward, yeah.
Winston, okay. You come into the corridor first, into the opening first, but the others come in later. And this must be, you remember how I said that on the side of the waterfall there were these two quite steep, sharp, almost conical hill, mountain, stony things, right? It's like this must be built into there because it is another large opening. Just like when you were at Jagundai's place, there was that large opening. Similarly, a large opening, there's a shaft of light that's coming down through a massive hole in the roof. There's drifts of slush from the recent sleet storm that you guys were a part of that are piled in the corners. But that's nothing. In the middle of the room is a golden dragon. Huge. And it is completely still, coiled, snake-like, with its massive fins for wings. And in front of it, holding its neck, a giant with blue skin, completely still, an axe, the blade of which is as big as Winston's entire body, holding. At their feet, a red dragon with a gaping wound in its chest, lying still, a pool of blood lying beside it. Atop them, it's like there's a barrier. And it's like the accumulated snow of millennia has fallen but has not been able to settle. You can see individual snowflakes suspended in midair above them. And as it goes further and further away, the snowflakes are closer and closer together until they are a solid sheet above them. But it's like this massive sphere, inside of which this battle. Blue-skinned giant holding golden dragon. Red dragon at its feet. Perception rolls, everyone.
Good one.
Natural 20.
18.
Thank you. Thank you.
23.
5.
In the arms of the red dragon, something round, golden, an egg, is clutched. There is a crack, a small crack upon it. There are doorways leading out of this. They almost mean nothing compared to this frozen vista in front of you. I think we'll finish there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah.
No, go ahead, go. Say.
So they're with that perception, it's not a statue.
It is not a statue at all. The
but
gaping wound
But
in
it's
the
frozen. It's like they're not moving.
they are not moving.
Okay.
There is, unless someone's done incredibly perfect wound and blood out of this red dragon. No, it
Wow.
doesn't. It doesn't look like.
They're frozen in time, so to speak. Yeah,
They are. They're not moving at all.
Oh my god.
my God.
Oh my god. Oh. Let me get my notes.
Hey guys, thanks for joining our adventure. We hope you've had a good time with us today. It's been nice having you with us. While these guys write some notes, we want to say thanks for, if you're new to our channel, please hit us with a follow. Hit us with a sub. We'd love that. That would be really great for us. It doesn't cost you anything to, if you're watching on YouTube, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe.
Nothing.
We know from our stats that just under half of the people that watch our videos aren't subscribed yet. So if you're one of those, please do consider subscribing. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit us with a follow, please. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps our channel grow. We also enjoy the wonderful relationships with a couple of companies that have incredible products and services that we think you're going to love.
And let's talk about BD&D. One of the stores that support us is BD&D. They are a nerdy store here in Aotearoa, up there in Wellington. They have all of the essentials that you could possibly need. They've got Magic the Gathering cards, they've got plushies, they've got D&D books and other TTRPGs for you to try out. They've got miniatures and miniature paints for you to paint and play with. And you can get all of this with a 10% discount using our code Dice Legenz with an NZ at the end. Make sure you use it so they know that we love them, and so do you.
Yippee! And we want to say thank you to D20 Collective, who provide a beautiful wide range of lovely, meticulously designed dice. You know, they've got metal dice, acrylic dice, wooden dice, dice that light up, dice that will make cool sounds. I don't know if that actually exists, but they might.
When you roll them.
Yeah, when you. That's a cool sound.
I'm a dice.
And I'm a dice. And if you'd like a discount, then you can put in Kiwi Legends. That's another way that they know that our fans and our supporters are also from here and then going there. And it really helps us out if you use that code as well. And you get yourself that 10% discount. So pretty sick.
Yeah.
And don't forget about those Augustus. Save it. The August dice, which is a limited quantity, so once they're gone, they are gone for realsies. So check them out. Pokemon themed this month.
Oi!
D20 Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, all you D&D home brewster DMs and GMs out there. World Anvil is the ultimate online tool for collecting all your world information through their article linking tools, and you can make your interactive maps, you can make rollable tables, you can make player handouts when you're ready to hit the table, and then you can share these documents with your players when they make their free World Anvil account, because they don't need the subscription in order to access the world you've made on World Anvil. And also, when it comes to you getting your World Anvil subscription, we've got a 51% discount if you use the code Dice Legenz. Now is the best time to sign on up. If you want a wee test run, come see Vahid use it tomorrow, and you'll see that beauty in action. So make sure you check it out, World Anvil.
And I want to thank our humble patrons. Without your assistance, we could not keep going. Head on down to patreon.com, check it out, it's free to sign up. 3 simple tiers, and each tier gets you closer to the creative heart of the show. And we love all y'all and your support. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks to everyone that's hanging out with us today. Thanks to our moderators. We really appreciate everything that the moderators do, not only on our live streams, but also over on our Discord server as well. It's really, we have a lot of love for you guys, so thanks very much. And thank you guys. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Kelly and Jason.
Much love to you guys, too. Hey, so it's been a lot of fun. What we're going to do is we're going to head out and have a tiny chat on the other side of the credits. See you guys soon. Catch you later.
See ya.